What is going on, guys? Welcome to a live stream of the wild card matchup here between Texas and Tampa Bay. This is going to be a interesting matchup, to say the least. We've got the Tampa Bay Rays coming into town. I think we are playing this game at home, if I am correct. So let's just advance. Nope, I can't do that yet. Can't do that yet because I only saw one submission to be the off-season advisor, or at least one of the off-season advisors. So I'm opening up the floor right here, right now, and you guys are able to make your predictions in the live chat right now. Who do you think is going to win each matchup? And I'm going to take screenshots of your guys' picks so that way I have them and they are with me, so that way I can kind of maneuver through and allocate points. So that's how we're going to do that, because I only saw one submission. And I don't think anybody actually went through with the entire video, the last one, episode 39, and got to that stage of figuring out that we're continuing to do the contest. So if you guys want to get involved in that, if you want to have a shot at being an off-season advisor and winning that prize, make sure you guys are posting in the comment section right here in the live chat. Who are you taking? You taking the Cleveland Indians, or are you taking the Astros? Are you taking the Mets or the Dodgers? Who are your picks for the playoff bracket? Each correct team, you get 1 point. So that's how we're going to operate this. And I will wait until you guys make all your selections if you want to play. It's up to you if you want to play. But I'm going to go on mute for a second and let you guys do that. And I'm thinking about maybe we'll start here at about 8:30. So I'll give 5 minutes. If I see anybody new pop into the comment section, then I'll just let them know that, hey, we're starting the game again. And we'll go from there. So we'll get it going at about 8:30. So I do have to unmute the microphone just for that one. So that's pretty hilarious. Sequestro. I'll stop listening to Pat McAfee for you. That's a lot of pressure. You do know that, right? That's a lot of pressure. So Jack is taking... What? Cincinnati's in there? Oh, yeah, right. Cincinnati's in. Cincy over Pittsburgh. Dodgers over the Mets, Cubs over Cincy. So that's how you should make your picks. That's how you should make your selections. Is just go round by round. Or you can do it by division. Doesn't matter. You can do it by NL or AL. Doesn't matter how you do it. Just make sure you're making your picks in the live stream below. So we'll start at about 8:30. So Zach wants to see the records. That's fine. We can do that. Astros 98 and 64. Go the other way here. Yankees 104 and 58. Remember, they were the only 100-win team this year. Indians 93 and 69. The Twinkies almost got there, as we know. Astros Rangers right there for you. The Mets were 90 and 72. The Cubbies were 1 win short of 100, so they're still a really good team. The Reds 93 and 69, so they did some really good things. Pirates 92 and 70. So the NL Central was very, very, very competitive. Might have been the best division in all of baseball outside of the AL West. We got the Brewers here at 55 and 107. Dodgers 97 and 65. So that, my friends, is your standings. That way you can kind of give a more educated guesstimation. If you want to see the line, let's see the lineups for these teams. Because I'm thinking that probably matters for you guys too. Not much has changed for the Astros. I mean, they still have Correa, Kemp, Altuve, Bregman, Tyler White. Kyle Tucker's kind of coming into his own a little bit. Leonis. Yes, I mean they're still going to be a good team. They're going to be a team to watch out for in this playoffs for sure. Now the Mets are an interesting team here because their bottom half here. Now look at Pete Alonso, right? 20 home runs, 78 RBIs. Meanwhile, the guy hits 50 some odd bombs. I mean, MLB The Show, what are you doing? Like, the power ratings have to come up, right? But no, I mean, I probably wouldn't take the Mets. I don't want to sway your guys' opinion here, but I probably would not be taking the Mets to go very far in this playoff. We'll check the pitching stats out here in just a moment, but then we've got the, let's see, I want to make sure I'm not missing anybody here. Cleveland, we got Starling Marte. This is pretty much the same lineup as we faced off against last time in the playoffs, except I think Cameron Maybin was still on that team. Yep, he was. He was still on that roster. Jose Ramirez, 37 home runs, 136 RBIs, 325. That's really good numbers. Tyler Naquin. Wilmer Flores was a nice little addition for him, coming from Arizona. 21 bops, 91 ribbies. Jake Bauers finally coming into his own a little bit. 25 homers is a career season for him. So they're still a good team. Cleveland is still a good team. Tampa Bay. Here's Tampa Bay's roster. Here's who we're going up against in today's wildcard action. Joey Wendell, Danny Robertson. Look at this top of the order. They're just kind of that annoying type of team, right? Tommy Pham, Avisail hit 40 home runs this season. 40 home runs. Tommy Pham hitting 323. Danny Robertson. I've always liked Danny Robertson. I think he's a very underrated player. Not very many people know about him. But Joey Wendell, for God's sakes, hit 18 home runs. Like, what is this? Chad Pinder, one of my favorite players. He's just kind of that grindy type of guy. Hit 16. Kevin Kiermaier batting near the bottom of the order. Yandy Diaz with 14. Mike Zunino with 19. And then we got the bench, who's probably not... Depends on who we're throwing out there, for sure. Are we missing somebody? We're missing the Dodgers, I think. We're missing the Dodgers. The Cubbies. They've added Mike Moustakas, Jed Jerko. Although Jerko's 9 home runs and 164, which is not too bad. Mike Moustakas, 38 home runs. In short little Wrigley Field, like, yeah. Yeah, Ian Happ hit 40. Yeah, so the Cubs are probably the favorite. Here. Same kind of setup with the Reds, although the new addition here would have been Yoenis Cespedes. So that's kind of a funny pairing, right? They've got Cespedes and Puig. And then Nick Senzel, how's he doing? 15 home runs, 298. Jasmiel Pinto. It's an interesting roster. The Brewers were terrible. The Pirates, Chris Taylor. Chris Taylor on the Pittsburgh Pirates. That's interesting. Bradley Zimmer, Adam Frazier. Adam Frazier, my boy. My boy, Adam Frazier. Pretty decent numbers. Jung Ho Gong, 19. So they're not very solid team as far as batting average goes, but it seems like they can get it done with the home run every now and then. So they are the definite underdogs of this entire playoff, I would bet you. And then we've got the Dodgers with Billy Hamilton, Toles, Seager, Bellinger. Like, that middle of the order, guys, is just, Seager, Bellinger, Josh Bell. Picked up Josh Bell. Like, did he sign there? Yeah, he must have either signed there or got traded last season. I don't remember. But yeah, it's a pretty solid team. Oliver Gordon. You guys remember Oliver Gordon? We were scouting this guy. And I'm like, this dude might be something special, but 74 with C potential. And that is that. I'll catch up on the comment section here real quick. Okay, so you guys are making your picks down low, so not much has changed. But yeah, you can, Jack, you can change your pick. It's no sweat off my back. All I got to do is just go back and see what you guys said. If there ever was a time to change it, it'd be right now, though, because it's all going to be time stamped. So I'm going to be able to see if you guys edited it or moved it down or picked somebody else. Yeah, the Mets, outside of the top two, DeGrom and Syndergaard, I probably wouldn't go there. I probably would not touch that. Houston, again, I mean, that's filthy. It's absolutely filthy. Kluber, Cole, McCullers, Marte, Forrest Whitley. Like, I don't know how you're supposed to beat that. Cubs, I was going to say they're a little bit old, but there's no John Lester. It's Yu Darvish at 34, Quintana at 32, Erasmo at 30, Justice Sheffield, looking pretty good, man, 24 years old and 80. And then Kyle Hendricks is their best guy at 31. So they're not that old. They got a little bit better with the pitching staff for sure. Luis Castillo looks, again, like he's just balling out. 220 innings pitched, 252. Alex Wood. Hunter Green making a name for himself. Tyler Mahle. Sonny Gray's been pushed into the bullpen. I think everything that's keeping the Pirates into this is their pitching staff. Jameson Taillon, Musgrove, Trevor Williams is a 91. Like, what is that? I know he's pretty good, but dang. Holy crap. Vince Velasquez they acquired, must have. Nick Kingham. Yeah, look at the bullpen too, guys. 82, 87, 86. This bullpen for the Pirates and this pitching staff is really what's going to push this team over the top. That's what's kind of scary if you're in the National League, is that, yeah, they're not going to be able to hit a whole lot, but they can keep you in close games, and that's always tough. And then we've got, of course, the Dodgers with Kershaw, Buehler, Urias, Maeda, Stripling. It's a good one. Then Kenley Jansen at that 99. Yeah, they're gonna be tough. Let's see if anybody else here. The Yankees, you got to cover the Yankees before we get into this episode. Severino, Paxton, Montgomery, Tanaka, Keuchel. It's a good one. The bullpen, the back end for sure, is really good. Chad Green, Betances, Chapman, Britton, like, yeah, they're gonna be tough again. I think we can get to Montgomery, Tanaka, and Keuchel, though. Paxton, Severino, that's going to be tough. If we ended up facing the Yankees, which, if we win tonight, we'll end up playing the Yankees. And then Tampa Bay, obviously, we're going to get Blake Snell. I think that's who we're going to get on this many days rest. We're going to get Blake Snell. It's going to be 16-4 Blake Snell. Yeah, it's going to be tough, man. It's going to be tough. He's got that devastating curveball, changeup, slider mix, and then he can just pound you with that 96. It's going to be tough. Trevor Bauer's still a Cleveland Indian. Carrasco, Clevenger. So the thing I like about the Indians and the Rays is that if you get them in a 3-game series or a 5-game series, it'd be a 5-game series. Why am I pausing on that? 7. Derp. if you get them in a 7-game series, they're going to take you down to the wire. They will take you down to the wire. I mean, look at the pitching staff just for Cleveland. The back of that not the back of the bullpen, but the middle of the bullpen is very, very shaky. But they kind of don't really need it when they've got 5 guys. Burgers and fries. Yeah, it's going to be nuts. I think we covered everybody. Other than us. I mean, Robbie Ray's got to be our starter. I mean, look at our pitching staff, guys. It just blew up this year. It really did. I mean, 7 and 8. I know Robbie Ray was hurt for most of the season, but he only had 23 starts, so he missed about 10 starts that he could have done something with. But 7 and 8, crappy. 12 and 10 for Shelby Miller. We can't start Shelby Miller in this type of situation. Mike Minor went 12 and 9. Drew Smiley went 10 and 10. So we were really about a 500 baseball team this season. And outside of the back end here with Colomé, Caps, and Leclerc, we actually might be the underdog team in the American League. Wouldn't that be something if we had a Pirates and Texas Rangers World Series? That would be hilarious. That would be amazing. Okay, so let's see what you guys are saying here. You haven't said too much. Okay, so picks are going to lock. Picks are locked right now. We're going to get into the gameplay right here, right now. If you guys are just joining in, if you want to follow suit, now's your last chance to get in, because at about 8:45, I'm locking it. I wanted to get this thing started at 8:30, but I feel like we gained some more people. You are picking your selections here for the winners of each matchup. So if you pick Texas and we lose tonight and Tampa Bay wins, you don't get a point, right? But if you pick New York over Tampa Bay in that selection, if you had New York moving on and either beating us or beating Tampa Bay, you would end up still getting that point. It's all about the boxes. If you get the right team in the right box, you should be good. So what are you playing for? You're playing for to be an off-season advisor. So that's exactly what it is. Who do you guys think we should start? Because as it looks right now, it's going to be Robbie Ray against Blake Snell. Robbie Ray against Blake Snell. This is going to be an interesting matchup, to say the least. We are at home, so that's a good thing. But I'm just not comfortable starting Shelby Miller in this type of game. I think we have to start Robbie Ray, and I think that this is the lineup that we have to roll out there. Hunter Renfroe in right field. I don't really like that. I want Mazzara out there in right. He's a better defender. Definitely a better defender than Mr. Hunter Renfroe there. So let's see. Left-handed pitcher, we're stacked with righties right here. Ryan Zimmerman's playing first. Connor Flefa. Odor's batting ninth. That's the playoff roster, guys. So wish us luck. Go Texas. Go Texas. Here we go. Ooh, and we have been playing really bad. Really bad. Not just me, but the team in general has been playing terrible. We've lost 6 games in a row. And this could actually be our 7th if we start dinking around here and don't get it done. Turn the volume down here on my screen. We should be good to go. Stormy Creed, shout out please. I have a YouTube channel. I will shout you out. Go check out Stormy Creed. I don't know exactly what he does, but go check him out. I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say it as a PSA, public service announcement. If you have a YouTube channel, do not go into other people's live streams and request shout outs. Not cool. You got to earn the shout out. I had to earn the shout outs. Other people earn the shout outs. Earn the shout out. That's all I'm going to say. Hashtag earn the shutout. So we're going with Robbie Ray over Shelby Miller. He went 12 and 10. He had the most wins on the staff. And Blake Snell looks like he's ready, but we got the lefty-lefty matchup. Robbie Ray. We brought you in here to win big games, and that's exactly what we are going to be doing. Hopefully, at the very end of this stream, we're going to get a W. Jack, so Goldie, how do you play these games? Do you pitch every pitch, play each at bat, or do you watch the game sim? I play every single pitch, every single out. I'm actually playing the game. Even though the setup looks like I'm not, I am. I took everything off. I took all the PCI indicator off. I took off the feedback. Turn around the camera. Pitcher against batter. I just thought it added more to the realism of it, and I wanted it to be more broadcast style. All right, Mr. Robbie Ray, here we go. He's 7-8. Just did not pitch very well when he got the ball in his hands this year. We're paying a lot of money for this guy that he just didn't come through for us. Hopefully he earns it in full here tonight, because we got to snap this losing streak and we got to advance to the ALDS against the Yankees. This was a team that beat us last season in the ALCS. And if we can get a W here, we could enact our revenge on those Yankees in the ALDS. That's a lot to ask for, though, because the Yankees, as you guys saw, is a very, very good team. And we are definitely one of the biggest underdogs in this playoff for 2021. So Robbie Ray pitching pretty well here already. Off to a good start. Good old Mike Fillmore behind the plate tonight. Rusty Valentine at first base. 1-1 pitch. Going to go low and outside for 92. I don't think Robbie Ray was thinking that that was a strike. I think that he was just a little upset that he didn't get it over for a strike. And this is going to go back up the middle for a base hit by Daniel Robertson. Just taking that slider and going right back up the middle with it. It's a good swing. Not much you can ask for out of your number 2 hitter. So we got to be a little bit careful here with Tommy Pham. This guy can run into one every now and then, so kind of like that. Mazar going to come up throwing here to first, but I always like to try that throw just because I want to see if Zimmerman's ever going to hold. He did one time. I think I had it in this series. I think he was holding, or it was Guzman, either or. Somebody was holding first base, and we almost got the call. But Robbie Ray in a little bit of a jam here going up against Avisail Garcia, the 40 home run hitter this year. And it's pretty crazy to think that he's 29 years old in this series. It's 2021 right now. He's 29 years old. So it's like he's almost still in his prime. Throw goes down to second, and that's going to be a nice throw by Kiner Falefa. Going to nail the runner, Tommy Pham, at second, excuse me. But Robertson on the double steal is going to get to third. Probably had the easier throw. Kiner Falefa did at third base, but he elected to go to second. Getting the faster Tommy Pham, so that kind of puts it into perspective a little bit. 1-2 count here, and obviously sends a long fly ball out there, but Joey Gallo's got a good read on it. Makes the catch. And the first inning is over. 2 hits in the top. And we're going to go to the bottom. Andrews, Owings, and LeMahieu. There's your Texas Rangers lineup, guys. And I like our offense. You know, 283, 282, 284. Like, you can't go wrong with that. The first 4 hitters in this lineup are above 250. It's a pretty good place to be at. Here's Blake Snell's numbers. We are well aware of them by now. 232 strikeouts, but 92 walks. 92 walks. So he will walk the occasional batter. He's got a 1.38 whip, so he will give up the base hits. He'll give up some walks. Just got to stay patient. on the ace lefty for the Rays. Here's a pitch right down Broadway. Andrews is going to take this for strike number 1. That would have been a really good one to turn on, but we do have to kind of get a feel out for what he's featuring. And Andrews offers at the curveball or slider. Let's check it out. Take a look here. It was a curveball. Got to watch out for that. 0-2 count. And a little jam shot here, but Adames is going to rush the throw, but Diaz at first is going to make the play. Just two not really comfortable swings by Andrews, and that's going to be the first out. So here's Chris Owings, player that kind of took over the center field job over Delino DeShields this season. If you guys remember, we brought in Chris Owings last year, actually 2 years ago, and he was kind of just a bench option for us, and ultimately won the job over Delino DeShields. And I mean, how can you argue? He's played good defense. He's been stinging the baseball. So 2 quick outs for Texas on 5 pitches from Blake Snell. And the number 3 hole hitter, DJ LeMahieu, the prized possession, standing at the plate. It's a nice pitch at 96. Going to hit the lower half of the plate. 1-1 count, 7 pitches in. Ooh, that was a nice little, like a slider. It was a slider. Just had a little bit extra bite to it. 1-2. What's the pitch going to be here? Like a 2-seam fastball that he just missed. It was actually another slider. He doesn't even have a 2-seam. Goldie. Here we go. 2-2 count. Good take. Good take. So now in the full count, this is the money pitch right here. Nice job, DJ. DJ LeMahieu draws the walk. We talked about it. We said that Snell sometimes will get into trouble. It's just our job to make sure that we don't fall for the movement. He has a lot of movement on his pitches. We have to anticipate where the ball's going to be, not where it is. But that fastball does get on you very quick at 96. So Gallo coming up. He has been absolutely hot in these last few games here. Even though it's all resulted in 6 straight losses, he's still been the hottest hitter on this Texas Rangers baseball team, keeping us in every single game. So here is another wild pitch. I would classify that as a wild pitch. He's got 4 straight balls. Maybe even 5, actually. 5. It's a 2-2 count on LeMahieu before he ended up throwing 2 straight balls there, which led to the walk. So 3-1 count on Joey Gallo. This is a big pitch right here. 3-1 count. We're looking for something right in the wheelhouse. And that wasn't it, Chief. That ain't it, Chief. Misses with the slider. Might have been a purpose pitch. But full count. And Gallo's going to strike out. Gallo strikes out on the fastball inside. And the Rangers go quietly in the bottom of the first. Chad Pinder coming up to bat. This is, again, one of my favorite players. And he's going to get a base hit here. Probably a double. Slides in safely, so Tampa Bay is back in business.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Adames hitting .283. A little bit of power. Did not showcase that a whole lot last season, even though he's got a little bit. 15 home runs in a juiced ball era is really like 8 in years ago. So 2-0 count, man on second. Nice pitch there by Robbie Ray to get that slider across. Hopefully he tries to go high and inside here. He does. It's going to be strike 2 with 95. So Robbie Ray hitting 95. I think it's got to be time to take a little bit off. Let's see if we can't get that ground ball. Two-seamer's just going to go across the middle of the plate. Not a good spot for that one. 2-2. Curveball. Back to LeMahieu. Runner's got to retreat. That's a nice job by Robbie Ray to get the first out of the inning. So coach is saying that probably going to be a drag bunt from Kevin Kiermaier. I don't think that that's what's going to happen. I think we have to just go right after him and pitch to him. They don't really want to sacrifice an out to move that runner to third. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It's already in scoring position as it is. So a base hit's probably going to score Pinder. He does have some speed there at second. 1-1 count. Robbie Ray going to lift a high ball out there to center field. Oh, and he's giving chase. Camps underneath it. Throw it. Throw it. Throw it. Woo! That was interesting. Luckily, that didn't come back to haunt us here. So Yandy Diaz coming up. Nice curveball. Going to catch outside and low. Little backdoor curveball. Ooh, Diaz chased high and outside. So jam him in here with a two-seamer. Nice. Nice job, Robbie. Fist pump it. Renfroe, Zim, and Mazzara coming up for Texas here in this next inning. Renfroe, if you guys remember, if you guys are late to the party just a little bit, Renfroe was acquired in the Domingo Germán trade after news broke that he was a domestic abuser. So I'm like, I'm not going to have a guy on my YouTube channel, on my series like that, getting all the love and support. Just not going to happen. So we went out. We acquired some pieces. We needed another right-handed bat with some pop. So we got Hunter Renfroe. That's going to be a strike 3. Not a good swing to, not a good ball to swing at. But we are going to get it. We're going to get it going. We always do. About third inning, fourth inning, we always seem to get it going here, but got to get there first. Zimmerman coming up. Snell loves to throw that off-speed stuff. I mean, he's got three of 4 pitches are off-speed. So he's going to lace this foul. He's just out in front. So if that was another fastball, I think that would have been right down the line of base hits. There's a ball low. He's hitting 97 now, so he's reaching back. He's hitting that gun pretty hard. That's a good pitch right there. 97 on the inside part of the plate. You got to be ready for that one. You got to be looking for that one. I don't think Zimmerman was. Here's a fastball right down the middle. And Zimmerman just a little bit late. He did pretty good swing on that one, but just a little bit late. That's going to result in the second out in the bottom of the second. Texas Rangers fan, hi. What is up? What's going on, man? Castle speaker after 80. Go to a different pitcher to replace Ray. Yeah, I mean I'm gonna monitor it as much as I can. I mean, this is a one-game elimination. So whatever we have to do to get the job done, we're pulling out all the stops. We're not messing around here. 1-1 count after 2 straight sliders. Fastball high. Mazzara's going to spoil this one. And now Snell's got him right where he wants him here. Probably looking for the slider again. He gets it. And he's going to spoil this one foul again. So Mazzara is still waiting for the pitch he wants. What's this one going to be here? So we get another fastball that would have been a ball. Would have just missed. What Mazzara offers, he's just trying to hit something. Anything close. Anything close you got to protect. Snell's 2-2 with nobody on base. He's got some pitches to play with here. What's he going to give Mazzara? Another slider. Another slider to Nomar. So now you really can't mess around here. You do have a base open again with 2 outs. So if you miss, you miss. But we know he's going to come right after him because he's Blake Snell. He's going to try to go after the lefty on the lefty. So Mazzara fouls this one. 3-2 count. Mazzara, another foul ball. He's fighting. 10th pitch upcoming. Here it comes. Ball inside. Mazzara draws the walk. And if we can score this run, that would be a huge momentum booster and a morale booster right there for this Rangers team. A team on offense that's kind of struggled here lately. So Mazzara on first base, 36 pitches now. So remember we were talking about this. Snell kind of does a little, he does mess around a little bit, and sometimes he gets into trouble. We saw it right there against Mazzara, but Mazzara had a really good at-bat. We can't take anything away from him there. So 38th pitch is going to miss for 2-0. That first pitch was a ball, apparently. It looked like that was going to be a strike. 39th upcoming. Here is a ground ball to Adames, back over to Wendell at second. Connor Fleffa put a good swing on it. He did, but it wasn't in the right hole. That's what she said. Robbie Ray back at it against Mike Zunino. Rangers fans in the crowd at Globe Life Park. In other words, the ballpark in Arlington. They're getting a little anxious. Little anxious. I know that I would be if I was in this stadium, not if I was a major Texas Rangers fan. I'd be just fuming right now. I'd be like, what are they doing? Why can't they get any hits? Strike 3. You can challenge Zunino high, but it's probably not a good idea to do all the time. So we're gonna have to put that in our back pocket and remember exactly the pitch sequence that we had there. Because he's probably going to hurt us later on in the game. So Wendell's now got 2 strikes on him. I think Robbie Ray should go with the curveball here. Try to get this one real high. Nice ground ball. Odor make the easy toss over to first. We now have 2 up and 2 quickly down. There's Daniel Robertson, who had that single back up the middle. We got to watch out for that, because the last time we gave him a slider that was right on the outside part of the plate that he just kind of... He just timed it perfectly. I mean, that's really how you go back up the middle, is you just time it perfectly. Not early, not late. 0-2 count. Oh, Gallo almost makes the play. Diving for that. He almost makes the play, but it falls right in front of him. This is a good effort. But Robertson again puts a really good swing. Look at that. He just missed. And now we got to face off against Tommy Pham with 1 down. He stole the last time with both Pham and Robertson on, so I would not leave it out of the question that Robertson's going to try to steal here. Pham lifts a long fly ball out to left, but foul. He had a single in the first inning. Have to be careful right here. There's a curveball that Pham just missed. Get a little on top of it. I think that's why Connor Fleff is calling for the fastball out. Let's see what happens here. Strike 3. Sit down meets 95 on the outside part. Robbie Ray killing it. Only 4 hits, but the Rangers need to get hits. We need to get runners on right here.
The second baseman.
Snell about 60% with his energy right now, so he's starting to feel it just a little bit, but we need to start putting some swings on some baseballs here. I mean, look at he's loving that fastball high, so we have to keep note of that. Right there, he keeps wanting to challenge too. Swing and a miss by Odor. It was literally right down the middle. Just cannot seem to time him up right now. Foul ball. As Odor lifts that foul right back behind the plate. Strike 3. Odor's going to strike out on a 97 on the inside part of the plate. We're just going to have to see if he was late or early. Seemed like he was right on time, just missed it. Still no hits for Texas. Here's a foul ball. The later that this game goes on, the more it's going to be pressure cooker. 98. Nice job by Andrews to take this on the outside part. Missed it. Way right. Or left. In terms of where Snell's throwing the baseball. So 2 down now, still searching for our first hit. Come on. Come on, Texas. Come on, Tejas. I need you guys in the chat. Are the Rangers cursed? Or are we actually going to get it done? Snell up to 48. Nice take there. Snell's starting to miss with that slider and curveball. He's really starting to... Ah, shoot. He should have just let it go, let it walk. Broken bat. Ground out to Adames. And the Rangers go quietly again. So Robbie Ray is going to have to pull this inning together. Shut down the Rays one more time. Swing and a miss at 92. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Robbie! With that slide piece, with that curveball, actually. Curveball inside, and then this slider a little bit low and outside, so you're actually going to get the fly out on Garcia. So Pad Chinder. Say that, please. Every time that we talk about Chad Pinder now, it's got to be Pad Chinder. Pad Chinder coming up to bat. Had a double in his first AB. Ray hitting 94. He keeps challenging him with the fastball. I think that's a pretty good call against Pinder here. There's a fly ball and a curveball that just in the middle of the plate. Gallo's going to make the play for the second out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Willie.
We're kind of in a lucky spot here, guys, because now we're kind of going up against the bottom half of this order in the top of the 4th, which is right where we want to be. Long fly ball. Gallo is going to keep coasting, going to keep chasing, and this one almost went out. So if Willie Adames can hit that ball that far, I think that LeMahieu, Gallo, and Renfroe can do the same thing. We got righty, lefty, righty coming up. So here we go. This is a big inning for us right here, the bottom of the 4th. Here's a long fly. Oh, not going to get down, though. Mayhew put a good swing on it. I mean, there's not much you can ask for that. Just got a little bit underneath it. So quickly, one away. Gallo takes this 97 high. Another high fastball to Gallo, trying to probably get him to chase a little bit. I'm thinking that on a 2-0, he's probably going to give us something soft. Probably that slider, going to be low. There's a low pitch, gives me a line drive. It's over Garcia's head, and Gallo is going to go to second. Got to slide in there safely. He does. And Gallo comes up with a huge double. Got the slider that he was looking for, and it was right over top of Garcia's head. He didn't know what to do with it. It was stung so hard. He had no idea how to react. So Hunter Renfroe coming up. This is a big spot for Texas. And Snell is in a... he's in a good spot still. With one down and a man on second, like, you don't have to pitch to Renfroe right here. You could technically work around him, which it looks like the early indication that he is. He could work around him, get him a walk, because you do have Ryan Zimmerman coming up. He could ground out in that double play. 98, high and inside. There's not a whole lot you can do with that. Not a whole lot you can do with that. The lefty Snell looking in for the sign. He gets it. Oh. Renfroe holds up on the changeup. I think he missed his spot. That would have been one to turn on for sure. So what's the pitch going to be here? I'm thinking it's probably going to be another changeup. Here's a line drive. Get fair. It lands. Gallo's going to round third. He's going to head for home. Garcia throws back into second base to hold Renfroe. And Texas takes the lead. Hunter Renfroe, the trade acquisition player, comes through and fists this 97 fastball to right field. Nice job by Renfroe to stay literally inside the baseball. And now we get a plus matchup here with righty-lefty Zimmerman coming up. He's also going to go to right field, but this play will be made by Garcia. So Texas now with 2 down and 1 away. Czar coming up, and you guys remember he had 10 pitches against Snell, and it led to a walk. So we're going to try to make him work once more. Fastball going to hit that low and inside part of the plate. That was a really good pitch. You got to tip your cap to the pitcher when they do things like that. So 0-1 count here. Curveball. Gonna miss low. It was a good spot. It's a good thought by Snell. But he's probably coming fastball again. He is. And Lazar, unfortunately, is going to pop up and pad Chinder. Chad Pinder is going to make the play. But Texas gets out on top on 2 hits in the inning. 1-0. And we don't want to hear from Heidi Watney. She's asking for my phone number, but I'm not going to give it to her because I'm married. I'm sorry, Heidi. I'm married.
Leading off for the Rays, the center fielder,
Kevin Kiermaier up to bat, and oh, nice play. You got to get the throw off though, Rugi. Kiermaier going to get on with a first pitch swinging single.
number 2.
It did not get out of the infield. Odor made a really nice play just to get there. I mean, with Kiermaier's speed, I could actually see him in real life trying to stretch that into a double. So that was actually a really good job by Odor just to get there. The Rays going to continue to check Kevin Kiermaier here on first base just to make sure that he's not getting too good of a lead. And you have to think, there's a fly ball to Gallo. He's got to make a running catch. He makes the catch. What a job by Gallo. I swear to you guys, he's insane. He always comes through when it matters the most. He's so good. He's so good. I love him. I love him. You bet we were going to give him a good contract in the offseason here. So here's a nice little snap throw on pickoff. Again, you gotta keep watching Kiermaier here. You don't want him to get too good of a lead. And if we are going to pitch, it's got to be something hard. And something that Kiner Falefa can actually pop up and make a good throw. It can't be a slider in the dirt. And then Kiermaier leaves. That would not be good. So I think we're going to check him one more time. Except we're going to wait. Look right back at him. Give him a little take. I think we've got him. We got him here. We're going to go fastball high. And we're going to go slide step. Okay, so he's not going. He's not going. But you want to be careful still with Zunino. 2-1 count. This is the cat and mouse at bat here. You don't want to give up this lead. This is a crucial spot in this game right now. We need a double play ball. Kiermaier's trying to stay out of the double play. Zunino has the propensity to strike out, so we could get him here. I'm thinking on a 2-2. You're probably thinking it's off speed. That's why we're going to check it back. I selected slider, but I think we're going to have to go fastball here because on a 2-2, they might think we're trying to shoot for the strikeout here, but I want that double play. I want Zunino to swing at this if Kiermaier's going, and he's not. He's not going here. Here's a fly ball to Mazzara. Going to make the play. And we got 2 down in the top of the 5th. Nice cat and mouse there between Robbie Ray and Zunino. The manager for Tampa Bay, Kiner Falefa, Kiermaier. Love it. So Joey Wendell, the lefty on the lefty, coming up. Two-seam fastball, going to catch the outside part of the plate there, and we can go right after Joey Wendell now, for sure. Oh God. Oh God. We're going to come right back with that slider, though. Low and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
One-two count. Robbie Ray going to get this ball to flare a little bit to Gallo and left, but he makes the play running. Nice catch. Good tracking. We still got Texas Rangers fans with their Beltray jerseys out in full force tonight. Snell's still out there. He's returning back out. 62 pitches. I think at this point, them being down 1-0, they're going to keep him out there for as long as possible. And this umpire is just not giving him any calls. I mean, that's 2 times now where he's hit that high and outside and high and inside where he's just not giving him the call. Should have been a 2-0 count, but now 1-1 as Kiner Falefa swings at that slider. Fastball got in on him pretty quickly. It's going to now turn to 1-2. Now watch out for that off speed. Kiner Falefa gets the off speed, but he's going to lift it, which, you know, is what Snell likes to do with that pitch for sure. Wants to get you off balance. Ball outside here, 96 to Odor. At the bottom of the 5th inning. We got 4 more innings to go. If we can get a W here, we advance and play the New York Yankees. Ooh, 2 really nice pitches by Snell, just working that outside part of the plate. You got to think he's probably going to barrel you in. That was a good pitch. was a good pitch. Slider. It looked like it was coming in, but it still broke to the outside. Snell is a very, very crafty pitcher. 1-2 count to Odor. Another foul ball. So the Rangers have actually done a really good job tonight. You can see the heat map here for all the pitches. He's wanting to throw them outside. Done a really good job on fouling pitches off. Saw Mazar work a 10-pitch walk, and now Odor's got 7. Make it 8. So 2-2 count, 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he's going to foul off another one. So the Rangers have had a game plan with their struggling bats to spoil as many pitches as they can, but Odor's going to elect at a 97-mile-an-hour heater. Just couldn't hold up. But it seems like that was the game plan here tonight, is that if they want to get to Snell, you got to get him to throw a bunch of pitches. Got to get him to throw a bunch of pitches. Got to make him work. Don't let him dictate the ABs. There's a little looper into right field. It's going to drop right in front of Garcia. So the Rangers have really been working that right side pretty hard tonight. And with 2 down, with the number 2 hole hitter up, you could get something. You could try to get something going here with Elvis Andrus trying to steal, but he's got to time it right. And Ian Snell's got a good move. 80th pitch coming up. Slider going to barrel in on Chris Owings. He's going to foul it off. So Owings down 0-2. And he's going to get a base hit here. Andrus is going to test Garcia's arm by going to third. Andrus has got to get down. He does. Runners now on the corner as Chris Owings continues to stay hot. It's a high fastball that he just, wow. It's a great swing. It's a great swing by Chris Owings. So now runners on the corners here for DJ LeMahieu. You have to really take a step back. You know what the job is. You got to extend that lead by getting a base hit here. So fastball strike, curveball, slider / breaking ball. Gonna change up. Named everything else, but it was a change up. Blown in. Oh, DJ went. He didn't go. Are you serious? Come on. I should strike out right now for that. But 84th pitch. 85. Now they get said he went. So DJ strikes out. And we made Snell sweat. But we are now going to the 6th inning with Daniel Robertson coming up. And Robbie Ray is up to 60 pitches as this one goes in for a strike. It's a tight ball game here tonight. Two really good lefty performances, and then just Texas was able to come up big time with a couple key hits. But Robertson's going to find himself on base yet again. He's now 3 for 3 on the game. Can't get him out. And it's really just only a matter of time at this point about when are the Rays going to come through with the big hits. Because they've been threatening. Nice throw. Too high, though. Robertson's going to steal second. Ray didn't even look at him. And now the plot thickens. thickens. 1-2 count on Tommy Pham. Robertson at second base off the stolen base. And this one's going to fall in. That's going to be the tying run. Mazara can't get the throw off in time, and that's going to be the tying game. Tying run for the game, 1-1. Tommy Pham comes up big.
Now batting, right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
I mean, it was basically the same thing, the same pitch location that Hunter Renfroe came through with. And now we have a situation on our hands here. So we got another stolen base attempt by Pham. He's actually going to have to go back, as Garcia must have been a hit and run.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chad Hendon.
So the Rangers are lucking out here just a little bit. That would have been really, really bad. A fly ball here to Mazara. He's going to camp underneath this. He's going to make the catch. 2 down.
The batter, number 1.
So Willy Adames, you guys remember Willy Adames? He had that big hit to left field that just... Oh, and the ball gets away, but luckily for Zimmerman, he tracks it down. Trying to get that pickoff move over to keep Pham on first. Strike one on Adames. Slider. Inside. Jams Adames. Good catch out there in center field by Chris Owings. And unfortunately, Texas gives up the lead. It's now a tie game, 1-1. So that hurts just a little bit. But you know what? We've got that 1-2-3 hitter right here that we had to get that first run of the game. So we're still in a good spot. Joey Gallo is you got to clutch up one more time for us. One more time. Fastball going to be high and outside. Castillo and Wood, the 2 righties in the bullpen. That means that most likely Blake Snell's night is coming to a close here. 2 straight fastballs, 1 outside, 1 inside. And right into the shift. Wendell's going to make this play, but Gallo made it difficult.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Hunter Renfroe.
So here's your Hunter Renfroe. We got to come through right here. Renfroe with the slider. Just going to foul this off as a curveball, actually. It's hard for me to tell the difference right now. Like a changeup. Yep, changeup. 91st pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Snell is crafty. He knows what he's doing. Probably trying to get us out on something soft. Let us see the fastball. Yep. He's going to get us out on something soft as long as Zunino makes his throw, and he does. So that's going to be the third out. Second out of the bottom of the 6th. So Renfroe can't hold off on the low soft stuff. And that's going to lead to Ryan Zimmerman's at-bat here. Just a little bit late for Zimmerman, and he's going to fly out to Garcia, and we go to the top of the 7th inning, and we got to start thinking about getting the bullpen guys ready in this elimination game.
Leading off to the Rays, the center fielder.
So we want Aaron Loop, we want Carter Capps, we want our guys. We want our guys coming in here to help us out, because this is getting a little bit dicey. So still 1-1 game here. 1-0 count to Kiermaier. Now make it 2-0 as Robbie Ray misses with a slider and a curveball. Now he's going to go back with the fastball, and here is a ground ball past Odor for hit number 2. for Kiermaier. It's the second one of that variety, right past Odor.
The first baseman, Yankees, Diaz.
So I want to get the pitching coach out to give him a little confidence boost here, just to talk to him a little bit. Again, we have to make sure that Kiermaier is keeping close range to first base, because we can't get him into scoring position. If that happens, Yandy Diaz is a good enough hitter. He's going to make you pay here. So fastball inside, and Lowe is going to get that swing and a miss. Kiermaier with the lead off. The double lead. Bobby Ray with the curveball and a line drive, but caught on center by Chris Owings. So good job by Robbie Ray to bear down and make a good pitch to Diaz. He had home run, an extra base hit on his mind. So here's Mike Zunino. Remember what we said about Mike Zunino. We have to be careful with him late in the game. He's had a strikeout earlier on. Oh, we got him. We got him in the rundown. Get him out. Nice job, Robbie Ray. Nice job. He gets Kevin Kiermaier napping. And I'm not going to lie to you, that was my first ever pickoff that was successful on the CPU. That's crazy. That's crazy. That could not have come at a better time. But Zunino gets a unlikely base hit. Back up the middle, no less. It was a rocket shot. But we do have a plus matchup here between Ray and Joey Wendell. If this was lefty on righty, we would really think about... Oh, here we go. Get him, Mazzara. Get him, Mazzara. Get the throw off, Mazzara. All right, so we got to actually think about getting somebody else in this game in the top of the seventh. I think that it's time. Yep, Robertson's been up here the whole entire game. And we're going with Carter Capps right here. Got to get a shutdown. Cannot allow this team to get any more crazy. So we're going with Carter Capps coming out of the pen. Robbie Ray did a great job tonight. Cannot take that away from him, even if we do lose this game. He did a great job. But now, it's Carter Capps time. This is a pressure situation here. Pham against Capps. Fastball outside. He's looking for it. It's a big spot, a big moment. Capps with the fastball. Here's Gallo. Got to make the play. Does. He makes the catch in somewhat of the gap there, and Tampa Bay strands the bases loaded. Carter Capps does a great job coming out of the pen, getting that job done. 10 hits for Tampa Bay, 4 hits for Texas. So we have to just jump on Diego Castillo. Ended up 2-7 as far as record for this 2021 season at over a 4 ERA. So we definitely can jump on this guy. He's got a cut fastball, sinker, and a four-seam. A little bit of a slider. Probably favors the four-seamer and cutter just a little bit more, but we have to be ready for some movement from Diego Castillo. So it's going to take some time a little bit to get used to those pitches. That was probably the cut fastball. And it was. So that one drops a little bit. From where you see it, and it drops, and it's just going to get on you just kind of quick once it starts fading. That was the two-seamer. Oh, that was the sinker. So sinker is moving like the two-seamer. So that's actually a pretty deadly combination there. You get the cutter moving one way, the sinker moving the other. 0-2 count, and then the sinker pitch is going to lay. Oh, what a play! What a play by Adames to barehand that make the throw, and then Diaz with the tag. That is unreal. It's a great play by the shortstop.
Ball 1, no strike.
So Castillo misses here. Apparently. Got to be ready for that cut fastball here. One more time, and Fleffa is going to go after a sinker. That was going to be a ball. Here's a line drive to left, but Pham is going to make this catch. So Kiner Fleffa's been putting some good swings on the baseball tonight. This doesn't really have anything to show for it. This is a clutch situation here for Rougned Odor, who's already got 2 strikeouts on the game. Can come through big for us with a big-time hit. We need like a double. We need an extra base hit. A single will be fine, but we need an extra baser. That was going to be a sinker. It looked like that sinker again. He's throwing back-to-back sinkers. You got to think that that cut fastball's coming soon. Like another sinker. It's now 1-2. So Odor's just been off a little bit. He has not. Yeah, see, he's just off a little bit. But this might be a base hit. It's not going to land as a really, really great play again by Adames. I mean, he's smooth. He is slick and smooth out there in the middle part of that infield. So you know what time it is. It's column A loop time against Avisail Garcia and this meat of the order for Tampa Bay. In the top of the 8th, we cannot mess around here. So Caps gets ahead of Garcia here, 0-1. Nice play by Odor, but you got to make the throw. Not in time again. Not in time.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the third baseman, Chad Pinder.
Ooh, that was close. That was close. I think we're just going to go ahead and challenge it. I think we are. It's probably not going to happen. I think he was safe, but it's already so late in the game. It's already so late in the game that maybe we do get the call. Ooh, that was close. I think he pulled off. I think Zimmerman pulled off. They're going to call him safe here. I just know it. Yep. Safe is the call. So Garcia now on first base with nobody down and Chad Pinder up to the plate. Caps is still good to go here for the 8th inning. Only 5 pitches in. In this type of close game, you don't really want to waste your bullpen arms, because I know we're going to probably need them if we do end up going to extras. So that's going to be the first out. Center fielder Owings makes the play. So here comes Willy Adames.
Willy Adames.
Inside, ball 1.
Slider's going to miss high and inside. Crucial spot here for Texas and Tampa Bay for sure, but I know who you guys are rooting for here. We are rooting for Texas. Ooh, fastball at 97, low and away. Good pitch. 2-1 count, probably looking at high and inside fastball. We get the fastball. Nice play. Can we get the double him up? We can't. Nice job by Carter Capps just to get to that baseball on the jam shot. And Kiermaier's not that bad against righties, but he's worse against lefties, obviously, with 58 and 43. So we should put in Aaron Loop here, but in the 8th inning. But you know what? Carter Capps is our man. He's going to come through here for us. I know it. I know it. I can feel it. It's coming through. Got to think that Chris Woodward is stirring just a little bit. This is a crucial situation for Texas. We got to hold them because in the bottom of the 8th inning, we can definitely score a bunch of runs and end this thing. But Kiner Falefa can't hang on to this curveball. That's going to allow Garcia to move to second base. And this is not lining up to be a good spot here for Carter Capps and the Rangers. So 2-2 count after a two-seamer. Going to go foul. So Kiermaier's down to 2 strikes. Capps with the fastball, and it's going to land right to Elvis Andrus for the 3rd out. Nice job by Texas to get out of the 8th. We get the top of the order. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get some runs.
That's the ball.
98 gonna miss low. It's really the first time he's thrown that 4-seam fastball. He's just been mostly sinker and cutter. Ooh, Elvis put a really good swing on that. It's just gonna go foul. 1-1 count. Andrus, another good swing, but this time just a little bit too late on the sinker. 1-2 count. Diego Castillo. Strike 3. Strike 3. Cut fastball just moved way too much.
Now batting, center fielder, Red. Away.
He was right on it. He's right on it, but it's just way out of reach for Andrus. So here comes Chris Owings. Cut fastball is going to hit. Inside part of the play. It's a good pitch. It's a good pitch. Nothing count pitch. Here's a line drive. Line drive, Chris Owings into the gap. Can it go over the wall? Chris Owings with the solo shot. Puts the Rangers on top late in the bottom of the 8th inning. Chris Owings, the smallest guy on the field, goes superpower on this home run. Wow, did this thing get out so quick. Look at this. Cut fastball. He tried it one more time, tried to sneak it by him. And he was ready for it. Put it in. Oh, that's insult to injury right there. He even put it in the Rangers the Rays bullpen. Wow. He put it in the Rays bullpen. Said, you better get somebody else this baseball. Better get somebody else out on the mound because your boy just gave this one up. 2-1 Texas, and now is the time. It's gut check time for either Jose Leclerc or Alex Colomé. I mean, at this point, I mean, I don't even know what you guys want me to do. There's how many people are in here right now? There's 13 people in here right now. You all know the story. You know what's been going on with Jose Leclerc. He sims well, but he doesn't ever get the job done. Do we give him a chance? Do we give him a chance to get the monkey off his back? Or do we go with Alex Colomé? Oh, frick. That's me not paying attention again. Because I'm talking about stories. Zach says bring in Colomé. I know everybody else has an opinion here. Come on, guys. What do you guys want to see? Colomé or... Oh, here's Gallo with a shot, but that's going to land right into Tommy Phan's glove. But that home run was huge by Chris Owings. So, guys, it's time. It's time. Who do you want? Is it gonna be Alex Colomé or Jose Leclerc? I wish they showed you the stats. Leclerc was our saves leader all season long. Colomé has been more effective as far as in-game play goes. Jose Leclerc, 74 clutch. Colomé, 78 clutch. So Zach, Nate, and Brian say Colomé. So you know what? That's what we're going to do. We're going to go with Alex Colomé, and we are going to ruin the confidence of Jose Leclerc. He's going to say, what? What? I'm not coming into the game? Sorry, bud, but we got a playoff game to win here. So Alex Colomé comes on against Yandy Diaz, and a cut fastball going to hit the inside part of the plate for strike one. 2-1 Texas. This is another huge inning for Texas. Nice job by Odor to get this out right to him. Line drive variety. With Mike Zunino coming in. You have to be careful with Mike Zunino. He said it every single time he's been up to bat here tonight. But we need to end this losing streak so badly. Nice changeup by Colomé. So fastball high and inside at 96. Changeup. And now we're going to run the cut fastball right by him on the outside part of the plate. Ground ball. Andrews makes the play to first. 2 down. Joey Wendell coming up to bat. 2-1 Texas. Fastball. It's going to the corner. Just foul. Just foul. And Colomé needs a breather for a minute. He needs to step back. He says, what the heck just happened? Joey freaking Wendell? You kidding me? 0-1 count. Ground ball to Andrews. Can't make the play. He gave it everything he had, but he just couldn't get there. And now there's a runner on base. That was a really good job by Wendell just to stay with it and dig it out and get that base knock. So now we have a situation on our hands. Daniel Robertson has yet to get out. He has yet to get out. Cut fastball, going to be low and away. Robertson, 3 for 3. 3 singles on the night. Nope, cut fastball outside, 2-0. Colomé with the set, with the sign. Fastball, high and out. Late. Swing by Robertson. Two 1 count. Fastball inside. Robertson fists it away from him. 2-2. Final strike. Can Colomé come through? Cut fastball. Strike 3! Texas wins the AL wildcard, and we are on the way to take on the New York Yankees. Carter Capps gets the W. We end the losing streak in dramatic fashion. The Rays gave it everything that they had, but we got it done. We got it done. Colomé with the save. It got a little bit sketchy, a little bit scary there, just because of what we know to have happened in the last few episodes with our closers and our bullpen. But good call, guys. Good call to get Alex Colomé out there on the mound in a crucial and clutch situation. But what can you say about Chris Owings? What can you say about Chris Owings? The solo home run to put us on top in the 8th inning, the bottom of the 8th. So now, guys, we are on our way to New York to take on the Yankees and hopefully hopefully it's going to be a revenge series, a revenge game against those damn Yankees. So Chris Owings wins player of the game. We get the dub. Obviously, that was the swing and the hit of the game. Our offense is still getting a little shaky. But you know what? Robbie Ray had a gutsy performance, and that's why we brought him in. We brought him in to win big games. We brought him in to try to push us over the top, and I think he did that tonight. He only went 7 and 8 all year long. But that was a gutsy performance for a guy that hadn't had a lot of games under his belt this season. So guys, thanks for checking out the stream. I will show you the winners for Wild Card. And then obviously I'm going to go right back and update your guys' points in a Google Sheets. So I'll have the link in the description of this video. Once it posts, once it becomes public, I'll have that posted for you guys so you're able to see who ended up getting all your guys' points so far for Wild Card weekend. So you see that Cincinnati beat up on Pittsburgh. We don't even know the box score there, but let's see. Let's actually see what the... can we see that? I want to see that. Let's go with Cincinnati. Let's see where Cincy's at. So they... Wow. So they beat Pittsburgh 10-7, and they move on. So that is your wild card winners there. Texas and Cincinnati. Go figure, right? Go figure. My old MLB 18 franchise team. So that is your playoff bracket. Mets, Dodgers, Reds, Cubs, Rangers, Yankees, Indians, Astros. So guys, leave a like if you like this thing, and I will see you on later on in the week for Wild Card. No, excuse me. I'm tired. It's late. 9:50 for an old guy. Tired. Texas and New York. ALDS. I'll see you guys in that episode. Leave a like if you like this thing. I will see you then. As always, peace.